It's kind of like Flame Trench Light. We're going to do that. And we're going to go from there. All right, so I'm going to jog the YouTube VOD. No breaks. I just got to get a second to get grouped up with Sawyer here. And yeah, I will be right back. Stand by for loss of signal on YouTube as expected. That was part 15 for my winter car. Part 16 will be where we swap the rear end, and then we drive the piss out of that car, because everything else seems to be working right. I think I'll have Fleetari fix the brakes. I'm not exactly sure what's wrong with those things. So I'll probably have him do it, have him do the brakes and the alignment. Then we'll do more jobs, and then we buy speed parts. We like speed parts, don't we? Yes. All right, I'll be back in a second. Grumpy Fisherman, welcome to Mission Control. You're going throttle up. I'll be back in a moment.
Oh, yeah, go for it. Oh, fuck. Pita!
Okay, welcome to Combustion Byproducts. I am your host, EJ. Combustion Byproducts is a very, very informal talk show about spaceflight, what's going on in the spaceflight industry with a competent, cool co-host, and it's named Sawyer. This is totally not just like a really informal, more informal flame trust. Hi, Sawyer. How are you?
I'm great. How are you doing today, EJ? And of course, we have to, as always, make sure we don't thank the producer because we don't have one.
Yeah, I mean, I'm technically the producer and the
So,
host.
so then I can only thank one of you. I can't thank the producer version of you, but I can thank the host version of you.
Yes. Yes. All right. Cool.
And Jake is here too. So
All right. Okay, just give me 1 sec. I forgot to cut in YouTube because I'm a terrible producer. I should probably do that. All right. Yeah. Okay, give me 1 second. We're going to splash screen. Bring it up in 5, 4, 3. Is it gonna go? Is it come? Oh, for
I
Pete's
mean,
sake.
we know something that isn't going to go, but we'll save that for the topic.
Yeah. Maybe now? It down and out. All right, there we go. So, combustion byproducts. It's our, biannual informal discussion of spaceflight with me, EJ, and Sawyer. Sawyer, say hi to YouTube.
Hi to YouTube.
Cool. All right, let's get going. All right. Why aren't you streaming on the NSF's YouTube? They're busy prepping Artemis 2 media because the wet dress rehearsal. I'll be honest, guys. The WDR moving screwed them all up. So they're they screwed them
Tell
all
me
up.
about it. You should see the list of videos that we have that we're using for playbacks during the broadcast. In addition to still doing twists and Starship Update and so it's a little bit of a hectic time right now, so we're trying to get ahead as much as possible. Also, why this isn't starting at 5 p.m.
Bless this Temu trench. Temu.
Space Pub with $50. Bless this
Whoa.
Timu trench. What's going on, YouTube? So yeah, we're NSF. They are neck deep. The producers and everybody else, all the people that do the back end for the flame trench, are neck deep in like making sure that all works for the wet dress rehearsal streams and stuff. Nothing crazy. We're just So I was like, sorry, you got time, right? Like, you got some time in between your busy schedule, right? Actually, I think your next thing is dinner.
Well, yeah. I mean, I was also today interviewing SpaceX astronaut and NASA astronaut candidate Anna Menon. So that's where I was earlier. And there's already an article up on it on nasaspaceflight.com. And of course, I'll be working on some video content from it because it was recorded on camera.
Oh, all right. Well, look at you.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So how's
Never
Anna
dull
doing?
moment.
She cool?
She's very cool.
All right. Yeah, I agree. That's pretty
Yeah.
sweet.
Yeah, that was really cool. Again, talking about the commercial spaceflight experience, the fact that she previously did work at NASA, the biomed side of the ISS. So
Yeah.
talking
Yeah,
to
she
her
was a
about,
flight controller, right?
working on biomedical. She was part of 2 expeditions and also was part of 2 spacewalks that she monitored from the ground. So, yeah, obviously crew health has been in the news lately. So asked her about that, and that's all in there.
Cool. That's all. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's a good angle. That's good. So we don't have video for Sawyer because it's not in the budget.
Yeah, sorry. Not like I'm exhausted right now and been running around and don't have enough time to set up all my setup or anything, but yeah, we'll go with budget.
Combustion byproducts after May through June 2024, if I'm not wrong. I cannot tell you the last time we did a combustion byproducts. I don't remember.
I just saw more news coming in, so
Oh, do you want to start with the breaking news or?
it's more laughing news.
Why? What happened?
In their 10K, Boeing says they're still aiming for 2 Starliner flights this
Oh,
year.
oh, this is space. I'm in space.
2 star Space Pope, 20 subs. Damn, dude.
Whoa! By the way, Space Pope, I don't get any cut of this, so this is all EJ.
I was gonna say I'll give you some if you want. I'll buy you dinner.
How about that? When you see me next, you got dinner.
All right, I got dinner and I owe you a case of hard cider.
You're at like 60 cases at this point. I think it's actually 3, but still.
Yeah, well, hey, I can do that, dude. I will deliver on that promise.
I don't need 3. I don't really drink.
Yeah, but it's better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it. Right?
Yeah, sure, let's go with that.
Yeah.
It did say we and the customer are planning to launch an uncrewed mission during the first half of 26 and a crewed mission later in 26.
This is
They are
Boeing?
continuing to work toward crew certification and resolve the propulsion system anomalies. So,
Huh. Where did you see this?
this was just something that was shared to someone linked in the Boeing 10-K.
Oh, all right. They want to do 2 Starliner flights this year? All right. I mean, okay, that's fine.
Let me see if I can get you the link.
Okay.
All I have is a screenshot, but
10K is the SEC filing. Oh, okay, that makes more sense.
yep.
Cool. All right. Yeah, pop up that link.
I'm trying to find a link.
No, Sunknor, we do not have. Sorry, it wasn't in the budget. I don't have a thing for Sawyer. Like I could put up a picture of him if you want. Like I don't know, figure it out. Combustion byproducts is not supposed to be. It's just space news that I usually do, but Sawyer's here, so like it's not like full production show. Sorry about that. At least they're more excited about it than Sierra Space. A lost cause. Oof. 2 Starliners, 10 Amazon Leos to SpaceX, and a new Shepard canned all today. Coincidence? I don't know. Well, usually news comes in on Fridays. That's the news cycle, right, Sawyer? That's how that works.
Yep, pretty much. Everyone tries to dump everything on Friday when everyone's out of the office and go, okay, good luck, bye.
Can we get a picture of Jake? Yeah, sure. I'll pull one up on the stream right now.
Here we go. Here's the link to it. Finally found it. SEC, what do you expect? Federal
There you go.
website, easy to search through?
No. I got a picture of Jake up on the screen. We're good. It's a very detailed and accurate picture.
Sure, let's go with that.
Yeah, no, it's good.
There you go. I linked it to you.
Okay. Okie dokie.
And we still have to, got to search for it in there, but it's in there.
All right. What the hell? Okay. Starliner. Do my baby. All right, let's see what we got. So the National Aeronautics and Space Administration has contracted us to design and build the CST-100 Starliner spacecraft to transport crews to the International Space Station. Yeah, they have contracted you to do that, haven't they? Yeah, they have done that. It's weird. And in the second quarter of 2022, we successfully completed the uncrewed orbital flight test. Crewed flight test launched on June 5th, 2024 and docked to the ISS. Its return to Earth was delayed to allow time to perform further testing of propulsion system anomalies and returned to Earth uncrewed in September of 2024. During 2024, we increased the reach forward loss by $523.
I think that's probably in million if I had to guess.
Yeah, I think so. Yep. Primarily to reflect schedule delays and higher testing and certification costs, as well as higher costs for post-certification missions. Okay. We recorded an immaterial reach forward loss in 2025. We and the customer are planning to launch an uncrewed mission during the first half of 2026 and a crewed mission later in 2026. We are continuing to work towards certification and resolve the propulsion system anomalies. This is what you were saying. Okay.
Yeah.
At December 31st, 2025, we have approximately $544 million of capitalized pre-contract costs and $4 million sorry, of potential termination liabilities to suppliers related to unauthorized future missions. Ooh. Risks remain that we may record additional losses in further period. Yeah.
No duh.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
You don't say.
yeah. I don't know what that means, Binary. What are you talking about?
Oh yeah, Kevin, there was a post in the I forget what they call it now over on YouTube, but the community post saying the Flame Trench will not air live tonight as we prepare for upcoming big launches. We're giving our team a chance to regroup and taking the time to revisit the Flame Trench format. We will be back next week with another episode of the Flame Trench. That was the official wording on it. So.
Huh.
I mean, it's in terms of the format change, I don't think you're going to notice much difference.
Yeah, you guys ain't gonna notice a difference. It's
Yeah.
it's a lot of QOL stuff that we've been working to upgrade. If you really want to know, like just making sure everybody's camera lighting is good, making sure the camera quality is good. The meeting that I had the other day that I had to stop the stream early for was me and Kevin trying to figure out how to get this camera to jive well with NSF's production software. So it's actually, I mean, the core body of Flame Trench, like in the format, really isn't changing that much. It's just a bunch of QOL stuff that we've been trying to, like, just a list of things that we've been trying to do. Like, we were just like, let's skip a day, let's skip a week, fix all this stuff because they're working on Artemis 2 stuff, like we said, right? And get all this stuff figured out. Like, just making sure everybody's camera and lighting and color grading is correct. So, you know, we don't look so honestly, it's so the show we don't look like a gigantic pile of crap when we stream it. Like I don't have any better way to put that. Like,
I mean, except for our faces, those we can't change, but yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that Binary, that's pretty much what's going on. Yeah. I didn't know that Sawyer, I didn't know he posted that. That's good.
Yeah, it was in our little Flame Trench thread thingy.
Wait, there's a thread thingy?
The usual, the spot where we get the doc. Giving away all the back channel secrets.
Yeah. The only problem was audio sync consistency. Yeah, 619. That's all the back end stuff that we're trying to weasel out, dude. We just we kind of decided like there's some production stuff with the show that needs to be a little bit better. But don't worry, the discussions, the body of it, like hosting and having co-hosts and competent cohort of co-hosts, that's not changing. None of that's changing. The subject matter of the show isn't really what we're trying to button up, dude. To be honest, it's just making sure that the production goes off without a hitch, like. Making sure that we have the prepared media. So, like, if I'm talking about, like, Starliner's heat shield or something, like, we can get a picture of that really handy, ready to go. That's all. Just making sure that we're just trying to tighten up the ship, I guess, a little bit, just to make it a little better for you guys. It's honestly just QOL stuff, if you really want to know.
Yeah, you won't notice a change in the content. Just,
Mm-hmm.
you'll go. You won't notice it, but you'll go, oh, it looks a little different. I like it.
Yeah. I honestly wasn't going to tell you guys anything because what I really wanted to do is I wanted to see if anybody would notice. But Kevin posted, so oh well.
I mean, it didn't go into the exact details, but yeah.
Yeah.
So there's a couple hundred of you that know the thing to look for next week.
I'd like to request replacing the Abandoner emote with NASA With a Sawyer emote? Oh yeah, we can't. Yeah, we can't have a Jack emote anymore. That doesn't. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't actually have an emote, do I?
I mean, as long as you give me rights to your likeness, I guess. Yeah. If you want
Wait,
to
you
shoot,
have a Jack emote? Is that what you're saying?
I have a Jack emote. Yeah.
What? Why?
Because it's really freaking funny. That's why.
Which
Can you
one even? Oh, it's the hat.
can you imagine? Can you imagine that conversation? Hey Jack, I want to make you an emote. What does that even mean? I want to make you an emote in my stream. Is that cool? I don't. What?
He's old, but he's not that old. He knows what an emote
No,
is.
he's like, wait, you can do that? I'm like, yep. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe he is old then.
Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna shoot him a message. I'm saying Sawyer's diss tracking you on my stream. You want to come in here and say something about it?
Go for it.
Yeah.
I was already throwing shade at him earlier in Discord. It's fine.
Is your cat good? That's what chat's asking.
Oh yeah, Jake's great. He was up here at the beginning. Obviously you can't see him, but he was hanging with me at the beginning.
Yeah, I showed you guys a very, very highly, accurate picture of Jake. Somehow, some way,
Could have just asked. I
Yeah,
have,
yeah.
but yeah.
somehow, some way, we got to get Sawyer to Starbase. We have the solution in work, T-Man. Eventually, when I mean, let's wait till Starship flights pick back up, right, Sawyer?
I mean, yeah, I would only go down there for a launch, for being perfectly honest, because it's such a pain to get there from where I live. I mean, Orlando is finally opening up a direct flight to Brownsville again, but it's, I think, once a week.
Oh, really?
Breeze Airways, now MCO to Brownsville coming soon.
Dude, you know what, Sawyer? Like, yo, hear me out. Hear me out. Here's the thing. I have to get a layover to get to Brownsville from Logan anyway, right? So maybe in the future, if you want to coordinate this, I'll fly to Orlando and then we fly to Brownsville.
I mean, easiest for me is just to fly from one of my 3 closer airports and then do one of the Texas ones, which is annoying, but
Wait, say that again?
I mean, easiest for me, again, I'm going to have to lay over elsewhere anyway, so it makes more sense for me just to take, United or Delta or whatever and do the layover and then head down from there.
Oh, okay. So yeah, you fly into
I
like
still need a layover, but yeah.
yeah, you fly into like DFW or something.
Yeah, plus the place to actually get an accessible van is the closest one is about an hour away from Starbase, so there's a whole lot of stuff that goes into it, and those are not cheap. And then to do it basically with no set return date because SpaceX, it's even harder.
Yeah. That's a pain in the butt, dude. I mean, so I gotta here. This, while we're talking logistics about this real quick, like, could I drive your car to Brownsville and then you fly there and then I'll drive it back? Is that like on the table?
No,
No,
definitely not.
Damn. All right.
You could drive my car, but I'm not putting that many miles on it.
Fair point.
I mean, it gets its mileage basically doing the same trek from where I live to the Cape and back,
Oh yeah.
and then south to my parents and back.
Yeah. Fair. All right. Let me just see what's going on here.
Plus, also, if you take my car, how am I getting to and from the airport?
I'll pick you up there, bro.
I'm not waiting 3 days for you to drive back all the way down to where I live to pick me up.
Why? It's not gonna be 3 days. I'll get that done in one day. You don't know me.
I do. That's why I'm scared to have you drive straight through.
Why no flame trench, Chris? We're working. NSF's working on Artemis 2 stuff, so it's me and Sawyer, and we might have a special guest coming in a second, dude. I'm just saying.
Ooh, I like where this is going.
Yeah, I sent an invite to this voice chat. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
Which person is the question?
Mr. Yak.
Ah.
Anyway, so you want to go to the other bit of breaking?
I get to hurt him more. Yay, because I already heard him once about the first topic that we were going to talk about.
So, when are you making Sawyer a 4-wheel drive ATV wheelchair? You know, article that we've actually talked about doing this. I'm not even kidding.
We have.
We've talked about doing this with Das and making something like basically a dune buggy that Sawyer can tool around in.
So yeah, Jeff Bezos is having a hard time getting it up.
Oh, what are you talking about?
I'm blueing you right now. We're talking about Blue Origin and
Yeah.
New Shepard, and its very unique design choices in the shape of the capsule and the booster. Yeah,
So
I know I blew it. I'm sorry.
So, I swear, if you've never seen this is not AI, dudes. that's legit. That's what it looks like. So, sorry, we're coming off of the NS38 mission, right? Like that was the other day for Blue, and then they shuttered it, huh?
They say for 2 years, but we'll see if it actually is 2 years or if they're going to keep pushing it 2 years every 2 years ad infinitum.
Okay, all right, be real. Do you think that thing's ever flying again?
No, if I had to put money on it, I would say no.
Okay, cool. I'm in the same boat. All right, okay.
Yeah.
So the rocket went limp. Yeah, no, it went Dave limp.
Right. I was going to say the irony that you have a man named Dave Limp part of the program that has that rocket. That's probably why. If Dave Limp takes over, then it's not going to fly. If it's Jeff Bezos, it can fly.
Combustion byproducts is a little more spicy than the flame trench.
Yeah, this is Twitch. We can say things that we can't say on a family-friendly YouTube channel.
Yeah.
And this is still me censoring what I want to say.
So we're double streaming to YouTube just to get my YouTube channel.
Oh, I know.
Okay. All right.
No, I know.
All right.
We had to pause the beginning because of it.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. You know what? That did happen.
And Creeper, you basically said it right on the head. The jokes write themselves.
They do. They really do. It's so you're not even punning right now. Damn it.
This is just commenting on what's actually happening.
Oh my goodness. So New Shepard, they're pausing it for no less than 2 years. CEO Dave Lim just informed the company. So I had a theory about this, Sawyer. My theory is that, look, Blue had a meeting with Jared Isaacman with SpaceX a little while ago about accelerated lunar plans. And on one hand, you have a program here that's pretty dang successful, right? Whether it's profitable or not, I don't think we'll ever know. But you have a program here that's about landing hydrolox-fueled vehicles onto celestial bodies vertically. And then you also want to accelerate your lunar plans, right? Like, why not just shutter New Shepard and then put that entire team on Blue Moon Mark II? I'm pretty sure that's what happened. Like, I don't know for sure.
Well, I sent you the statement in Discord from Blue.
The statemente.
Yeah, rather than just staring at Burger's face.
I mean, what? You don't like that?
I mean, he has a nice face, but...
Yeah, he's all right. All right, what does this say here? Blue Origin today announced it will pause its New Shepard flights and shift resources to further accelerate development of the company's human lunar capabilities. The decision reflects Blue Origin's commitment to the nation's goal of return. Yeah, okay. All right, sweet. Yep, that pretty much sealed the deal there.
Yeah, once they go to the moon, they're not going back to suborbital hops from West Texas.
Yeah, exactly, right? Okay, New Shepard is the first reusable spaceflight system to vertically land. Of course they said that.
Hey,
Welcome to the
did you know
club.
that did you know they're astronauts cross the Kármán line? Because they have astronauts. They are actually astronauts because they've crossed the Kármán line. They never mention the Kármán line when they become astronauts on the streams.
Oh, yeah. New Shepard. Oh, God. New Shepard has launched more than 200 scientific and research payloads from students, academia, research organizations, and NASA. This consistent and reliable performance, combined with an exceptional customer experience, has resulted in a multi-year customer backlog. Pausing with
Yeah.
pausing with a backlog. That's not great.
Yeah, I feel bad for the guy who was supposed to be on NS-38, but then was sick and had to sub out for a later flight.
Yeah,
Ugh.
yeah, that sucks.
It's like I think it was Dan Tani, at the end of the shuttle program.
Oh, really?
Was it Dan Tani or was it
Oh.
who had a bike accident?
Yeah, and Stephen Bowen had to take his place, and he
Yep.
flew 2 back-to-back missions. The only guy that's ever done it. Like Stephen Bowen launched on STS, I think it was 125. 125 landed, and he got out of the shuttle. Like a couple days later, he got into another one and went right back up into space. Only guy to do back-to-back shuttle missions.
And it was at the end of the program too, so it's
Mm-hmm.
not like he really had a chance to fly again.
Yeah,
All that because of falling off a bike.
that sucks.
That is, yeah,
I'd be pissed.
that's rough.
I'd be so pissed.
I'm trying to remember. I think it was him who was supposed to be on. Was it Dan?
Here,
Or
let
was
me
it,
check. Let me check. We'll
It was one of the. No, it wasn't. I don't think it was Dan. It was someone else. I'm pretty sure it was Steve Bowen though that took his place.
or it was 132 and 133. STS 126 was Stephen Bowen's first mission. Let's
Yeah.
see. Tim Copra.
Tim Copra, that was it.
Yeah, I said his name wrong. Lovely. Killer.
Still, that was the final launch of Discovery, and it's like, well, you know, you're never gonna fly again. So
Right? Yeah,
on
dude.
shuttle.
132 to 133.
Yeah, and trying to think. Yeah, Tim did fly again, just on Soyuz, and actually, that was the one that Anna Menon was the chief bio person for on the NASA side.
Nice. So Tim Copra flew 127. How do you say it?
Like Cobra Kai, Copra.
Oh, Copra. Okay. He went up on 127, came down on 128, part of the Expedition 20 mission, and then TMA 19, Expedition 4647. That TMA.
6-7.
Yeah. No. Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. But still, yeah, I still feel bad for that guy who basically is like, yeah, don't worry, you'll fly on the next one. We got you, buddy. About that, you missed your shot.
Oops.
Just don't get sick next time.
I mean, shuttle missions were so short, it's not like it was an endurance issue. Theoretically, what would have stopped them from going for 3? Nothing. The space shuttle could have flown every week, and somebody could have flown on it every week, as long as they knew the missions, because it's supposed to be like an airplane, but we never used it like one.
You're asking a lot, man. To use a space plane for its design purpose? No.
Okay. Give me 1 second. So, Sawyer, we might need to change up voice here for our special guest.
Oh, jeez.
Where could we do this? Could we go into the upstairs Discord? You think anybody would mind if we popped in the meeting room over there? Yeah, maybe we shouldn't do that.
Yeah, people are gonna join in.
Yeah, that's right. Okay. Let's see if we can do a group voice call. So we'll give me 1 second, guys. We'll be right back. Let's disconnect from here, and I'll see if we can get us both to just do a regular voice call.
Cool.
Okay. Stand by for loss of signal as expected. Hang on, guys. Give me 1 moment. See if we can get Jack in here. Okay, you with us here?
I am.
All right, so I gotta add. How do we add somebody to this call? Sorry, I'm inept when it comes to Discord. Add friends to
Hit the
DM.
add friends to DM up
Yep.
at the top.
Why can't it? Wait, it's not letting me add. Jack, what the heck?
I'll do it.
All right, you do it. Hello?
Oh, snap.
Oh man, there he is.
Are we live with this now?
Yeah, we're live with this, dudes.
Oh, jeez, oh, man. Oh, God. Oh, jeez.
Yes. We're putting the band back together, man.
Hey, so I'm hiding in one of those, like, office phone call pod, like, quiet room enclosure things, like phone booth, whatever you want to. I'm hiding in one of those.
That's
In
awesome.
the factory. We're in the middle of, I'm in the middle of a big project, but I'm also kind of like hitting my head against a wall right now. So I am taking a break. I didn't bring my laptop down here.
Oh, oh, oh.
Some things never change, folks.
Just like old times. Yes.
Oh, am I robotic?
It was just for a second, dude. You
love
sound
it.
good now.
All right, hang on. Let me make sure I'm on the freaking Wi-Fi. Test 1 2.
Oh, this is
Check.
great. This feels right.
Just like old times. Yeah,
It
yeah,
really
yeah,
is.
Feels
yeah.
right, dude.
I feel like I should be getting bitten by mosquitoes. Maybe like increasing my risk of skin cancer significantly.
Yeah, no, it's
Maybe
good.
like, getting sand in all my equipment.
Oh yeah, no, you don't miss that? Come on.
What are y'all up to?
So we were just talking about how New Shepard's done. New Shepard's it's grounded indefinitely, dude. Like or
Well, for
It's done.
no less than 2 years
net.
was the word.
Yeah, exactly. No less than 2 years. Like okay, all right.
Interesting phrasing. I mean, you got to think that
We have the competent cohort of
between.
co-hosts. We do.
I forgot him. Oh man, good times.
Mhm.
You gotta figure
Jack,
that.
I was saying that they're most likely gonna. I mean, they said they're shifting to moon stuff. So like that's probably them doing their accelerated timeline, right? And then also at the same time, like you have a rocket that's Hydrolox based that can land vertically, and your Blue Moon Mark II is a Hydrolox rocket that can land vertically on other celestial bodies. So it kind of is a no-brainer, being like, yeah, you guys go over there, work on that.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Even though I'm bummed because I do like New Shepard. Like I think it's a cool rocket.
Jack might
But
be dead.
wait, can you hear me?
Oh wait, no, my headset's out. Give me 1 sec.
Oh crap.
I can still
Sawyer, can you hear me?
I
Yeah,
can hear
okay.
you.
Yeah, we're good. We're good. Go.
Yeah, no, I just feel like it makes sense. They're working on moon stuff, and 2 years, no less than 2 years. Like you got to figure between now and 2 years from now, they'll have some sort of crew story for New Glenn. And then they can just be like, oh, turns out we don't need New Shepard because New Glenn good. And that'll be the story. And then they can like save face.
Yeah.
And it's not like where it's like, oh, we didn't cancel New Shepard, we just put it on hold because America. And also, in the meantime, we figured out an even better thing because America. I think that's how it's gonna go.
Did we?
Yeah.
We all just agree that thing's never flying again.
Yeah, probably
It's
not.
a shame. It's a shame, but yeah, probably not.
Especially because we were just pointing out they have a backlog of people, and I was just saying it sucks for the one guy who was supposed to be on 38 and got sick, so they replaced him. It's like, oh, you'll fly on another one. Not.
No, yeah.
Not.
Yeah. Maybe
I
they'll give
wonder
them
if
New
those
Glenn
people. Yeah, that's what, dude. I'm wondering, like, maybe those people will get like a discount on a New Glenn seat in sometime like 10 years from now.
Yeah, when they actually have a capsule to launch.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll happen soon.
So
Oh man.
Erebors in the Twitch chat is saying if there was any roadmap to this thing being profitable, they would have spun it off into a new company instead of killing it. Yeah.
Eh.
Yeah. I'm kind of with you.
I
on
don't
that
think
one.
it. I don't think it was ever supposed to be profitable, at least not in the last several years. Although I am not a Blue Origin employee, so all opinions are my opinions, et cetera, et cetera. But yeah, I don't know. Like, didn't the burger article that came out today say that it was like approaching break even, but not quite there? Like, that's fine, right? Like, not everything needs to make money, hand over fist, as
Well-
long as you're getting some sort of utility from it.
I mean, Jeff Bezos said after his flight, the first crewed flight for New Shepard, he said that, this has always been basically an upper stage demonstrator so Blue could figure out how to hydrolox correctly. So,
Yep.
I'm kind
Yeah,
of.
I don't think a lot of people knew that. That like
Mhm.
New Shepard is functionally, in some ways, not every way, but in some ways, is like a New Glenn second stage. So like every time they flew a New Shepard, they got flight heritage for the second stage of New Glenn, sort of, kind of, if memory serves correctly. Weasel words, caveat, etc.
And of course, they also got their landing practice in too for New Glenn, which now that landed, it's like, oh, we don't need to land anything else.
Yeah, I mean, I think like if you look at New Shepard as a program, if they never flew humans, but they still flew 38 times, and New Glenn still landed on its second try, I think New Shepard is still a wild success because A, that's a huge number of flights, and B, clearly, Blue learned enough from flying New Shepard that they were able to stick the landing on Glenn on try 2, which,
Yeah.
I think we're all, I mean, I certainly am still seriously impressed that they were able to land on attempt 2. Like, that is huge.
Dude, and not only that, dude. Not only are they able to land it, but they're reusing that sucker for the AST Mobile. Did you hear about that?
Oh, hell yeah.
Dude, the next
Yep.
one is gonna be using that core. So that thing must have been pretty immaculate for like a 4-month turnaround for the first try, right? That's pretty damn good.
That's
Yeah, that's
really
wild.
good.
I actually didn't hear that, dude. I've been head down, like nose to the grindstone type stuff. Like it's kind of wild the extent to which I've been disconnected lately. Like every now and then, I still have notifications on for NASA spaceflight and for some people and stuff. And so like every now and then I'll see something come across my bow and be like, oh shit, they're doing what? It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool to like be able to experience surprise rather than sort of like knowing everything at all times, if that makes any sense.
Oh yeah, no, it must be like presents, dude. You're like, oh,
Yeah,
sweet.
dude, exactly, dude. It's exactly like that. I'm like, oh, cool, new stuff.
You didn't even see that. You don't even follow the updates thread because there was a thing about that, man.
I mean,
There was a thing about that.
Anyway.
It was in there that hey, they're gonna reuse it, and here's how well it did.
yeah, totally. I bet there was.
Hey, he's
Just for that.
Anyway,
Anyway, so at least they have at least people with money to spare can buy themselves a trip to space elsewhere with the ever constantly flying Virgin Galactic.
why do you want to hurt me, Sawyer?
Because I already called you old. Now I can call you.
Wait, when did you call me old? What the heck, dude?
Someone clipped it. I think you'll be able to see it.
That was the whole impetus for this. I was like, man, Jack isn't even here. Wait a minute. I should message Jack. Yes.
Yeah, no, you caught me at the exact right time where my computer wasn't doing the thing I wanted it to do, and I was ready to throw it out the window. And I was like, yeah, you know what? I will walk away from my computer right now to hang out with my bros.
Yeah, there you
Aiden
go.
wanted to replace your emote on Twitch with me, and so he had to explain to me that you didn't know what an emote was on Twitch.
Oh yeah, I do not know. I don't know how Twitch works, man. I just pay some people money because I appreciate. There's like all the names of things are different. Like instead of a subscriber, you have a member or the vice. I don't know how Twitch works. It's all smoke and mirrors.
Yeah, just like Virgin Galactic right now.
Hey, that hurts, but it's
Damn.
true.
No, it's a Delta class. So when's that flying? Besides 2 years, every 2 years. Same thing with Blue Origin. That seems to be the trend. 2 years from now, we'll do it in 2
Yeah.
years. We still have no
2
Delta class. We
weeks.
still do not have any more Blue Origin New Shepard flights. So
Yeah, it sucks. I mean, if I was Virgin right now, I would be I would be shouting from the rooftops like, "Hey, you want to fly into space? Come to us!" But they don't have a leg to stand on right now because they're also not flying to space. It's just a tragedy. Like, this is such a win for Virgin Galactic, and they are so not in a position to capitalize on this as a win. Which is a shame.
They're working on their second ship. They did all the tooling for their second ship, and they're working on building it now. But yeah, who knows when that thing's gonna go, right? Like,
Yeah.
Well, and they're working on more motherships. Like, they are working on things. I don't want to like sound like I'm coming across too disparaging or anything. It's just like I feel acutely aware of when a spaceflight company does not post often or does not post hardware, especially when they're working on new hardware. It's kind of like, hey, if Delta's coming along, like, show us, talk about it, tell us.
Yeah.
And they have done that a little bit to their credit with the new motherships they're working on. I'm stoked about that. And I want to see them succeed. I love Virgin Galactic. It's just, we all know how spaceflight goes. Like, timelines balloon, things get more expensive. Nothing ever happens when it's supposed to happen. So it's like 2 years ago or whenever it was that Virgin was like, oh yeah, the Delta class in 2 years. Internally, anybody that has sort of been around the merry-go-round a couple times sees that and is like, okay, so 4 years, maybe. And that's, I mean, man, I'm just accessing my old persona right now, but the human lifespan is woefully too short.
I agree.
For 4 years.
Yep.
Yeah.
How y'all doing though? How's my bros? I don't give a crap about spaceflight. How's my bros?
Dude, we're doing good, man. Everything's
Yeah.
fine. We were just, yeah. So NSF was doing some stuff for they're trying to get ready for Artemis 2. So they were like, no flame trench, and we were like, all right, so we'll just chill here then and talk about space and hang out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was my next question: is why no trench?
Yeah, that, and also Kevin posted something about the format, but again, like we were saying, it's a lot of little things. The actual content won't be changing.
Oh, is there a format tweak coming down the pipe?
It's just QOL stuff, dude. Like making sure quality is good, framing is good, color grading, stuff like that. Just to make us look
Making it-
pretty,
Well,
even though
Yeah, making it look less ugly, which we started by getting rid of you.
Listen, Tranquility Base here. The Eagle has landed.
He left.
Tell Jack I say hi.
You scared him away, man. What the hell? I can't. Space Pump just tipped $10. Tell me to say hi to Jack. I can't say hi to Jack anymore.
Oh my god. Shoot, how do I get him back?
What did you kick him?
No, he left.
You holding that headphone? Well, this thing decided to run out of batteries, so that's. Oh, all right, there we go.
Sorry, it was a joke.
Got your ass.
Ah. Good, 'cause Facebook just sent I wanted to say super chat, but
Say super
what's
chat.
the wording?
It's just a tip. He sent a tip over. He saying hi. Space Pope says hi. He
Hi,
misses
Space
you.
Pope. I miss y'all. I really like. Somebody on Twitter earlier today was like, "Oh, Jack, do you miss Starbase?" And I posted the obligatory like Jim Carrey liar like no gif. And I don't. I don't miss Starbase in part because
This is
it's
space. I'm in space.
actual launch facility now and like walls and stuff, and also, it's a hard place to exist. What I do miss is my fams, my homies. I miss you guys. So
No.
Yeah, dude. That came up on stream this week, dude. I was like, I miss hanging out with Jack.
aw,
Dang it.
bruh.
Of course, man.
Well, nothing says that I can't hang out. I have merely it's on me, basically. Like, I report directly to Matt, Astroforge's CEO. Matt's a bro. The only reason I haven't been doing streams and being out more is I want to devote my full attention to my current the current responsibilities that I have. That said, as time goes on and I feel more on top of the many things that I am tasked with, I'll be able to pop around and hang out more. But I've just wanted to spend the first couple months, really, really just jamming out and focusing and demonstrating my resolve and my, like I'm not clinging to the past.
Yeah, no, yeah, there you go. Yeah, you got to go in there and you got to lock in, dude.
Hell yeah.
Got to lock in.
Yeah, turns out asteroid mining is an extremely complex problem.
Yeah.
And so we got a lot going on.
That's cool, man.
It's pretty cool, though.
Yo, me and Sawyer should go on the podcast, dude, that you guys do. Yo, can we do that?
No. If you want, dude. Yeah, actually, speaking of format changes, we're getting inside baseball here. I probably shouldn't do this. We're coming up on episode 50 of Roid Rage, the podcast Astroforge does, and I am sort of mulling, same kind of deal. Like I got in, it's been a couple months now. I've sort of kept the ship sailing, and now I'm like, okay, we're at 50. That's a nice round, even number. Do I want to put my stamp on it? Do I want to change it in some way? Do I want to tweak it? And I do think, I don't know, we're going to go this way. This is just me thinking out loud live to people, which is probably a really dumb idea. But
I do that all the time, dude. Don't worry about it.
I did that for like 8 years. No, I think there could be a world in which Roid Rage could involve myself, Matt, and a guest that is not an employee. But I don't know. Maybe it'd be cool though. It'd be cool to have like Tim on. It'd be cool to have you on. It'd be cool to have Das on. It'd be cool to have Sawyer on. It'd be cool to have a variety of people on to talk about what we're doing. But then I wonder, like, what kind of legs does that format have? Like, everyone's going to come on and be like, so how are you mining asteroids? And we're going to be like, lasers. And I'm like, cool. And I'm like, so how are you going to stick to the eye? How are you going to land? Do you have a harpoon? And we're like, no, it's magnets. And I'm like, cool. And then it's like, what else do you want to talk about? You know what I mean? Like, I'm oversimplifying. Some more thought needs to be put into what we're going to do with Roid Rage. I would love to have you guys on. I would love to have all manner of people on. And when we can satisfy various requirements, I definitely want to have like NSF definitely needs to come out and do a tour. I want to have Tim to come out and do a tour. I want anybody that wants to come and see the factory and all the stuff we're building to come out and be able to see it and tell everybody about it, because I'll tell everybody about it till I'm blue in the face. But seeing is believing. And
volunteers tribute.
Heck yeah, man! Just give me some time. We got a lot of irons in the fire, but when we can start getting people out here, I'm gonna be real excited.
Sweet, dude. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Killer.
So, are you stoked for Artie?
Oh yeah, of course, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, hi. Wait, you're Sawyer now? I'm EJ then. Oh, I'm EJ. I got to do my EJ impression again.
Hey, look, I'm Sawyer. Oh, hey, I'm walking here. Go ahead.
It's fun when it's not me with the Morty voice.
Yeah.
The Patriots. Oh, the damn Patriots, man. I'm telling you. They're going to lose
Oh,
to Sam
jeez.
Darnold.
We really got to mine some asteroids, guys. Oh, jeez. Why am I doing myself?
I don't know, dude.
I don't know.
All right. Well, I think I'm about to lose it. I think I'm going to run. I love you all. I love you guys with all my heart. I really do. But I'm going to go back to work and jam out for the next hour and 15 minutes. And then, if I'm a good boy and got all my work done, it's quitting time and it's Friday. And that is one thing that is different in my life right now compared to my NSF life, is I actually have a weekend. On the weekends where I'm not working, which is many.
What?
But
What is
yeah, dude, it's wild.
Again?
Having a Saturday where my entire Saturday is not just panicking about SBL or SBU is wild.
Actually, now it's SSU. Thank you very much. It is now Starship.
See, it shows you how out of the loop I am.
So,
Wow.
how long did you do that for, Jack? Just for the
Starbase
record.
update?
Yeah.
It depends on how you define it.
So let me say this: how long were you? How long have you not had a free Saturday before your new job?
Like the first run was like, I don't know, a couple months, and then we stopped for a couple months because everyone was like, "Oh, this format's not going anywhere. Let's just focus on the dailies." And then, and then things changed. And now I think it's like, or at least when I left NSF, it was like the biggest weekly thing that we did. So that's fun. I don't know, several years cumulatively.
Oh,
If viewers out there know about that first run, though, that's the 2020-ish era. I distinctly remember the first time they ever put a nose cone on a ship. It was SN8, and the Starbase update for that week. I took my camera and ran around my neighborhood screaming, "We're going to Mars! We're going to Mars! Woo!"
nice.
And yeah, that was so. So we were doing Starbase Update way back in SN8, like the SN8 era, but that iteration of it didn't last until I think we got Kevin on board, or maybe it was before Kevin, but just before Michael left. I don't know. It's all a blur. Stop asking to remember things.
All right.
You remember the 21st night of September?
I'm furious.
The puns have not changed, sir. That has not
I'm,
changed.
I am livid. All right, I love you both,
Living on
dude.
the
Thanks for the. Oh my God, Sawyer!
Love you, Jack. It's you.
I love you both. Twitchies, give EJ some love. Like, come on now. Give the man some love.
Bye.
And then hit me up like whenever. This was fun. Do it again.
All right, man. Will do.
All right, bye.
All right,
Bye.
see you, man. Good luck. Dude, that just happened. I just shot him a message. I'm like, yo, come on here. Quick, real quick. Okay. And I was like, wait, what?
An EJSA exclusive.
Yeah.
The
all right.
Yak Buyer, the Rack Dryer, the Abandoner, the
the-
Yak.
Dude, that was awesome. That was a good time. Good to hear from that. Guys, like, that's the first time. Sorry, I don't know about you. Like, that, I think that's the first time I've talked to Jack, like, voice chatted with Jack. Like, I shoot him messages sometimes. But I think the last flame trench that I did was the last flame trench that he did. That I wasn't there for his last one. I was there for just a smidge. The one before that. That was the last time. Yeah, the last flame trench was the last time I spoke to Jack in voice. That was.
Yep.
That was not recent.
Yep. Same.
Bah. Gotta fix that, man. Gotta fix it.
What'd you do to it?
What? Oh, the headset? The headset decided
Yeah.
that it wanted to be low on batteries right when I decided that, right when this happened. So, like, I'm holding the wire there because the wire will come out if I turn my head. So, that's good. And I was like, oh, it died when I first started talking to Jack. I'm like, no. That's good. Just battery.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's fine. This headset's probably broken from me slamming it into the ground a couple of times because of winter car, but that's another story. Anyway, want to go to the next topic?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, so I had the next breaking news thing here, guys, is from Axiom Space here. Check this out. It's an honor to be entrusted by NASA to conduct our 5th commercial human spaceflight on board the space station. Axiom has sent 14 astronauts representing 11 nations to the station in the past 4 years, with crews conducting 160 plus research and 100 plus outreach activities. We are #building opportunity for countries around the world to access microgravity for discovery and inspire others to transcend Earth. None of this would be possible without the trust of our customers, partners, and hard work of Team Axiom. Interesting. So, Sawyer, you were telling me that wasn't AX5 not supposed to be the next mission? That's what you were saying, right?
Well, I know there was questions about it because there was questions about Axiom's, current financial status, and
Yeah, that's what
I
I'm
believe
wondering.
Vast also was in on this competition at some point to get their private mission, and Axiom ended up winning out on this one.
Interesting. Okay.
I think. Again, I don't know the exacts, but that's what I recall hearing. But still, yeah. With everything that happened recently with Axiom, the budget issues, a lot of people getting laid off, I was like, oh, they're probably not going to fly again. And here we are with Axiom 5 on the books.
Okay. So, everybody's wondering about the financial stuff. Are they cash flow positive? Did they get that figured out? Because I could have sworn like they were, like you said, they were having some problems, right? Like,
I don't have the exact numbers
Yeah.
in front of me, but I
Yeah,
remember they had the layoffs recently.
huh? Wait, there
I'm
was
a little surprised that this even came out.
There was another round of layoffs? Oh,
No, it was
jeez.
the same one.
Oh, okay, 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 all right, cool, cool.
No,
All
I'm
right.
not saying more. The original one.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, I got you. I got you.
But they're on the books. I know there's been rumors that this will be an all British crew, but no
Boy!
idea about that. Or at least an all European crew, like no Americans on it, which wouldn't be the first. But
Huh.
because round 2, I don't think had any Americans on it.
Yeah, that's right. Doesn't didn't Tim Peake go work for Astra? Or not Astra,
Yes.
Axiom.
I'm pretty sure he did. I know they obviously had Peggy. They had
Thanks, Bob.
Lopez Alegria.
Yeah, MLA is there. Yep, yep.
Yeah.
So
Every time I say that, I keep thinking it's a multi-level marketing scheme, not an astronaut. But that's MLM, not MLA.
yeah, MLA. I just think MLA format from back in the day for writing essays in grade school.
God, no! Don't remind me of that.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
Your what you said is better.
Yeah. Oh, and also here's what it is. As part of NASA's award, Axiom Space brings on Voyager Technologies as a teammate participating in payload integration. So I wonder if they're maybe kind of getting some help to make it happen financially with that.
Yeah, yeah. If they're bringing in Voyager, yeah, okay, that makes sense. Interesting.
Yeah, you see, it should be in that in like the 3rd or 4th paragraph there. Yeah, no, above the picture.
God, the headset's out again, bro. Keep him entertained. Give me 1 sec.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my darling. Hello, my ragtime gal. How's that for entertaining? Jake's not here, so I don't know how I'm gonna keep you entertained. Oh, there's Jake. Hi, Jakey. How are you? I don't know if you can hear the meow there. How was it? What, buddy? What else you gotta say? Come on, chat wants to hear you, buddy. Chat wants to hear you. Oh, he's rubbing up against me. Thank you, buddy. Are you not entertained? Exactly. Thank you, Pigeon. I appreciate it. Oh, the chair is back. This is my favorite part of the stream. But we just get the empty chair. We don't have that other guy sitting in it. Empty chair. Empty chair. Empty chair. Who cares about chanting moon? Moon. Moon. They chant empty chair. Empty chair. Empty chair. I don't even know if EJ can hear us right now. But yeah, oh, he's now rolling over on the rug behind me, which, fun fact, if you're ever watching the Flame Trench and you're like, I wonder if I can see Jake, look over my left camera right shoulder. He likes to hang out on the rug behind me, and you might actually see him there. So. Empty chair. Empty. Is he back? No, not yet. EJ's going to be very confused when he goes back to read chat. Hello? Is it me you're listening for? No, it's not. EJSA. You're blowing in a strap. Oh, come on, my guy. Got big enough ears. I'm surprised the headphones don't work. If you can hear me, EJ, say it here. Say nothing if you think the Patriots are going to lose the Super Bowl.
The Seahawks are gonna lose.
Fuck, he got it back in time. Sorry, crap, he got it back in time.
No, it's the plug. I have a spare, guys, and it wasn't working. But yeah, that was a really good time for that to happen.
Yeah.
All right.
Don't let Chris Bergen know that I said that. He still thinks I don't curse.
I heard nothing, dude.
But yeah, I was saying it was like the 4th or 5th paragraph in that release was where it talks about Voyager's role. It was above the picture.
Yeah, Voyager's role in AX-5 reflects proven mission management heritage built through the years of supporting commercial payloads. on the space station. We are proud to partner with Axiom in support of the AX-5 mission. Yeah, interesting. Okay. See-
I think that makes more sense of why it's actually happening.
Yeah, they had some seed money. The partnership is okay. That's pretty self-explanatory.
Yeah, it's really the only way that mission happens, in my opinion, is they get some help.
Yeah. Can you hey, I got a just quick side note. I saw somebody ask this when my headset was off. Can you see YouTube chat or is it just Twitch?
Right now, I just have Twitch chat open.
Okay. Cool.
Well, not cool, but cool.
Yeah. No, it's fine. Don't worry about it. All right. Want to get to the next thing, dude? We're
Sure.
yeah, okay. You're getting short on some time here. Let's see what we got.
Well, let me see where my food's at. That's going to be the big
Yep.
difference here.
Yep.
But anyway, let's keep going.
Okay, cool. So this one's coming from Micah Maidenberg here. He's posted about how Amazon is Amazon Leo, the Amazon SAT business that has hired SpaceX to conduct more than 10 flights for it per a new FCC filing, is now now listing 24 flights with Blue Origin. Oh boy. Let's see. Less than 2 years after the commission granted its authorization, Leo announced the largest commercial launch procurement in history to deploy its initial constellation. It has since added to this launch capacity and today is contracted for 102 launches across 4 providers. 8 launches on Ariane 6, 24 launches on New Glenn, 38 on Vulcan Centaur, 9 on Atlas V, and 13 on Falcon 9. Interesting.
There's the new bit right there.
Yeah, 13 on Falcon 9.
Yeah, we don't want any Falcon 9. And then the original Kuiper people are like, hey, they're probably going to get us into space faster than any of the others. All right, fine. We'll do 3 of them. Then the rest will be up and running by then. Yeah, now they've added 10 more. So, yeah. About that.
Yeah, sweet. 13 launches on Falcon 9. Yeah, Germa 38 on Vulcan Centaur. You guys wonder what ULA has been doing? They're building 38 of those. That's where they've been. That's what they've been doing. That's my opinion though. I mean, why they haven't launched any is kind of another story.
And you wonder why GPS 3 SV09 launched the other night, why they moved off of Vulcan and onto a Falcon 9. Because, Vulcan's going to be a little busy. The manifest they said, was starting to pile up. There's starting to be a backlog on the Vulcan side. So, yeah, there's where most of it is, I think.
Dude, how nuts do you have to be to go to Uncle Sam and be like, no, sorry, we got to launch Amazon launches. No, we can't launch this GPS.
Well, I mean, they're still getting the same number of launches for them. So they'll still have the same number of GPS launches, but yeah, they wanted to get these up quicker, so they just reorganized them so that SpaceX took the most recent one,
Yep.
and a Falcon Heavy launch moved over to Vulcan instead. Which, that really pisses me off, because there's so few Falcon Heavy launches left. Why are you taking one off the manifest in place of Vulcan? Which, I mean, don't get me wrong, Vulcan's a beautiful rocket, especially given that my understanding is these will be the 6 solid rocket booster variant ones.
The VC6, yeah. All right.
Yeah.
I mean, VC6 is cool. I don't know. I kind of get what you're saying. I like Falcon Heavy because just Falcon Heavy is this big, ridiculous rocket. VC6 packs a punch. Don't get me wrong, guys. 6 GM63XLs is no joke. That's let me think. It's 48. Yeah, that's like easily over 10 extra meganewtons of thrust on top of 2 BE4s. That's still a lot, but it's not 27 Merlin engines. You know what I mean?
Yeah, although it will launch off the pad much faster than a Falcon Heavy. That Vulcan,
goes again.
all of ULA's rockets jump off the pad except for when Delta IV flew.
Say that one more time, dude. Sorry, the headset.
No, I was saying that all of their rockets jump off the pad at ULA except for Delta Heavy. I mean,
Yeah.
tracking a Vulcan or an Atlas launch is extremely difficult because if 1 minute it's there, the next minute it's gone. Or
Oh,
one
yeah.
second is there, the next second it's gone. You're like, whoa, where did that go?
Interesting. So yeah, guys, we have 13 or 10 more missions. That's 10 added missions total, right? To Falcon 9. Yeah, that's funny because yeah, they probably doesn't want that, right? But
And I think we're also missing a super important factor in that as well. In that the fact that they are requesting an extension of their deadline by 2 years. So
oh yeah. Yeah, see, everybody was asking me, dude, like I get asked this a lot, like are we, what happens if they don't hit the deadline? I'm like, guys, why are we sitting here? They're like, oh, if they don't hit the deadline, they're screwed. I'm like, why are we sitting here pretending like they won't get an extension?
yeah, which they actually finally did. Here, let me send you the filing.
Please.
So we can look at all of them basically saying, oh, well, we, kind of messed up a bit here with the numbers, and we blame Atlas 5 for a lot of it. Because they do blame Atlas 5. ULA get some crud in there.
Huh. Interesting. Yeah, okay, link me up to the file, and I'll,
Already sent it to you in Discord. I don't know if you can access it through there. If not, someone else has a download of it that I can forward you.
Okay, give me a second. Oh, yeah, all right. Let's see.
If not, I'll also send you this just in case. Probably easier, actually.
All right, let's see. Which PDF am I going to? Exhibit A?
I'm not sure which one. That's all of the filings for it. I think it's the redacted one, but I think you have to sign in, so I sent you one from someone who signed in.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, okay. Yep. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Extender wave interim milestone for the Amazon Leo constellation. Also, Chad had a good idea. Duct tape this thing. I'm going to duct tape this wire in. Sawyer, I'll be right back. 1 second. I have duct tape over here on the wall.
So, about those Patriots. Yeah. EJ, say something if they're going
I
to lose.
swear if you're talking about football.
He said something, see? So they're going to lose. I fooled him this time. Right, Cheeky? Jake's here. Hi, Jake. You know you said that the Patriots are going to lose because you said something, right?
They probably are, but also you can shut up.
Hey, it's a New York. This is only the second ever New York Jets drafted quarterback to make it to the Super Bowl.
The other one was Namath, right?
Yes, it was. Exactly. And he was still with the Jets, but yes.
That sucks.
So I gotta root for a former Jet who got out of Dodge and finally got on some good teams.
Hey, when's the last time Sam Darnold played against the Patriots?
Do I want to know the answer?
Yeah.
He was a Jet, wasn't he?
Yeah. Do you remember the score of that game?
No.
Good, you don't want to.
It's a Jet scheme. I can assume it's a blowout.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, he threw like 4 picks or something, dude. Sorry.
I mean, think of the O-line he had to work with, though. But anyway.
Yeah, and Solid didn't help, but that's another story.
Oh, yeah. Because he still has his job over at San Fran. Oh.
All right. Duct taped. Sweet.
Just like Leo's constellation at this point.
Oh, dang.
Well, I mean, they don't have enough satellites up there, so it's kind of just hanging on by a thread at this point, and that's where this request for extend or waive interim milestone for the Amazon Leo constellation comes in.
Mm-hmm.
Whew, I should have took a breath. Also, I love how it still says Kuiper LLC in the filing.
Why did they change the name, dude? Kuiper sounds sweet. Amazon Leo sounds like a toaster.
Oh, Jake, what are you doing in chat? There we go. His butt was scrolling through chat.
Oh.
Cheeky.
Somebody in chat says, nice interview with Anna Menon.
Thank you. It was
Right on.
cool. That was this afternoon I got to do that. It was really nice. This was one that I put in for back in September that was moved to October, and then the government shut down, so took a little while.
Scott, Scott's photography asked, did you see that's who Sam Darnold's grandfather is? It's Dick Hammer, one of the original Marlboro men.
Oh my god. That is an epic name, by the way.
Guy's
Also,
name
what
is-
happened to Blue Origin?
What the
I know
hell?
we covered that already, but
His name's Dick Hammer? And also Blue Orchid. Oh, man, they're catching strays, dude.
I want Dick Hammer to meet Dave Limp.
I think he's dead from smoking too many cigarettes.
Don't smoke, kids. Anyway.
You shouldn't smoke. It's not good for you.
Anyway.
The easiest way to quit is to never do it. Remember that. Okay.
And knowing is half the battle.
G.I. Joe. Okay. So we gonna talk about this EIS or what? Because we're short in time. Yeah. All right. So guys, today SpaceX released their environmental impact statement for Super Heavy Starship at 39A. Scott's with a $5 tip. Thank you for the entertainment.
Oh, nice. Oh, I thought we were actually going to read through the document a little bit in the other one.
What do you mean?
Of them blaming Atlas.
Oh, wait. They blamed Atlas? Hold on.
Oh, they did, and they brought up Silent Barker.
No way.
Yep. Yeah, that's what I mean.
For example, Atlas V experienced unexpected anomalies and delays caused by issues with its vehicle fairings and solid rocket boosters. The Atlas V's delays were particularly unexpected, given that Atlas rockets had a 100% success rate of years through the missions, a heritage of reliability that drove Amazon Leo's decision to buy all 9 of the remaining commercially available Atlas V's. After overcoming these technical issues, efforts to reschedule faced additional delays due to weather and range issues, ultimately pushing back the planned 2024 launch of Amazon Leo's initial production satellites.
Yeah.
For these and similar reasons, Leo only completed 7 of the more than 20 originally scheduled for 2025. The rest were delayed for a variety of reasons, all beyond Amazon Leo's control, including weather conditions, prioritization of government launches, range issues, technical issues with contracted launch vehicles requiring further evaluation and repair, and issues with the rideshare payloads of other operators. They straight up...
Yeah.
Did they mention it by name? Hold on.
No, they didn't say Silent Barker by name, but there's only one recent Atlas V anomaly.
Wow.
When you think about it, it was with the payload fairing that kind of sheared apart, right?
Yeah. Oh, dude, I forgot about that.
Oh, yeah. ULA does an amazing job of somehow managing to keep sweeping that one under the rug. And then they had one where there was an SRB, I think, that had an issue on separation. Then there was also the issue with Vulcan with the observation, so it took longer to certify that. So they're blaming ULA for the Silent Barker fairing issue and the observation on Vulcan's second flight, from the sounds of it.
Dude, I remember watching that Atlas V mission, and I'm like, something went funky with those SRBs, and Chad was like, no, it's fine. I'm like, I don't know, man, they don't do that. That one kind of did something weird. You guys remember that?
Yep.
I was like, I didn't think anything of it at the time because Chad and I talked about it. We were like, yeah, it's probably nothing. But also, nothing is probably nothing in spaceflight. That doesn't mean that's a quote. Quote me. It doesn't. If it's doing something different, if it looks different than what it usually is, it probably means because it's doing something different, and that's not anything that you should be like, yeah, it's fine. Yeah, it's fine. O-rings, yeah, they're fine. No. That's not how this works. You have to be relentless with this stuff.
I will say they do have a launch schedule in there, but it is entirely blacked out. So we don't know what it is. It's confidential. So,
okay. Okay.
Appendix A is just a giant black box.
Appendix A. Oh wow. I like the part where it launches.
Yep. That's why I was reading through some of this earlier and I just kept laughing. I'm like, this is kind of a joke. I mean, I get it. Obviously, Blue Origin didn't have New Glenn up and running as fast as they thought. Arion 6 is, well, Arion 6. But the fact that they threw ULA under that bus so freaking hard, I was just like, what? And then, yeah, their launch schedule. Yeah, we'll launch. We just can't tell anyone.
Yeah, we'll launch. Yeah. I'll launch my rocket from my space company soon.
So I was like, this is, I just wanted to discuss that.
That's wow. That's pretty telling. It's pretty
Yep.
telling. Jeez.
Yeah, that's why before we moved on to the EIS, I wanted to bring that up.
That's crazy, man. I can't believe that.
Me neither. That's why when I saw that, I'm like, wait a minute.
Yeah,
And
Brownfield,
when
that's
you
right.
said we should do this thing. I'm like, we got to talk about it.
Yeah. Brownfield's right. It's another render of a box. Maybe Boeing had something to do with it.
Oh, that was good.
I still can't believe that. I still can't believe they just dude, they didn't even show the box. They showed a render of the box, and they had a bunch of they even put like the screen behind stanchions to make it look like the screen was where the test article like, and then they had a bunch of guys like, okay, get together, all right, take a picture. Ka-ching! Oh, look at this, we made a box. Look at, we're ahead on the timeline. It's like, yeah, bro, are you?
Yeah, that's where SpongeBob goes in to do his imagination.
Imagination. Yeah, Drunar, exactly. They threw ULA under the bus after hiring their CEO. Dude, Sawyer, I was saying, and this is before Tory Bruno got poached, just on a quick side, and before we jump into that EIS, I was saying, look, reusable rockets are a trend, right? Like we got New Glenn, we got Falcon 9, we have, Stokes coming around with Nova, Relativity's coming around with Terran R. Firefly, Firefly is MLV. That's not really reusable. Rocket Lab with Neutron. This is a trend. If you're not making reusable rockets, you're going to fall to the wayside. And now, like, I don't know. You think ULA is going to go the way of the dodo?
I think the government's going to keep funding them. Until the government goes away from them, ULA is always going to have funding. They seem to manage to, I mean, we'll see with Tory gone, but they always manage to get every kind of NSSL contract.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, there's a road closure update now.
What do we got?
Production to Massey's, January 31st, 12 to 4 p.m. Central. Maybe Booster 19?
Didn't they move the transport stand last night?
Yeah. But the fact that there's another road closure or road delay from production to Massey's, interesting.
Mm-hmm. Phil's saying, except for NSSL Lane 1, seems like SpaceX owned that. Yeah, they kind of did. Yeah, they kind of did. You ain't wrong. All right, let's see what's in this EIS. Let me take a look here.
I'm just going to come out and say it right now. I hate the name of the new landing zone for that SpaceX mentioned. I think it was in a briefing that they had earlier today because there was one on Crew 12.
Yeah.
Which that whole timeline is a mess based off of what happens with Artemis. So that could launch the 11th, the 13th, or the 19th for Crew 12.
Oh,
but
no.
they said, yeah, depending on what happens with Artemis. If Artemis goes on the 8th, then it would move to the 19th. If they try to go on the 8th and it doesn't launch, it would move to the 13th. And if they don't even try this window, it would go to the 11th. But they mentioned that the landing zone over at 40 is called LZ40.
No.
Yes, that is the official name is LZ40.
No.
I hate it, but that's the name for it. I guess kind of like out west with Vandy with 4 East getting LZ4.
Yeah, okay.
I get why, but
Yeah.
it's awful. And they did mention, interestingly, though, that if there is a Falcon Heavy launch that does go off, they have permission to still utilize LZ-2 for a Falcon Heavy side core.
Huh.
So if there were to be a Falcon Heavy launch and the pad at 39A isn't ready yet for landing, they would be able to land them at LZ-40 and LZ-2.
Oh, that's actually kind of cool. You know where that would look good from? Jetty Park. That would look ridiculous from Jetty Park.
Or you have, I mean, one on each side. You get someone at Jetty, someone on the other side, on the northbound, like Playa Linda.
Yeah. Yeah, so, yeah, exactly. Somebody up here at Playa Linda, somebody down at Jetty, because LZ2 is right here, guys, and then LZ40 is right here. So you got one there and you got one there. That would be actually sick.
Yeah, I loved that. That was I think Ryan got that in the press briefing thing that they had today.
Killer.
That is a possibility, and they did say though that going forward, all Dragon operations are now out of 40.
Yeah, because they're retooling 39A for Falcon Heavy, right?
Yep.
Because of the low frequency of launches, because of what we're looking at here, right?
Yeah, Falcon Heavy and this.
Yep.
That's why I wanted to bring it up as we were getting into it, because
Yeah, no.
I just thought it was interesting that all of that is moving over to Slick 40 and LZ 40. It's going to take some getting used to, but admittedly, better than Leo.
I don't understand, why is LZ40 bad? So Murray, it's not that it's bad. What ticks my or rustles my jimmies with that is, so you have landing zone 1 and 2, which are down here, right? And landing zone 1 and 2 are on launch complex 13, right? Okay. Now, so you said it's Slick 4 West, is now landing zone 4 because it's pad 4. That makes sense. I actually didn't know that, dude. I thought they just skipped 3. Like, if you really wanted to know, I'm like, what happened to 3? Whatever. All right.
Yeah, maybe this would have been 3.
Yeah, exactly. I think it's just a very like unclear naming convention, Murray. That's what's like rustling my jimmies. But whatever, dude. LZ40 makes sense. It's the landing zone at pad 40. Yeah, makes sense. It's just what's up?
I was gonna say what Russell my Jimmy Moore is having a catch tower at 39A.
What do you mean? Just a dedicated catch tower, or the one that they have already?
Let's look through the EIS.
Oh no.
Oh yeah. Besides the really old and outdated graphics.
I'm looking at that and I'm like, all right.
Oh, all of their graphics related to Starship are very old.
Okay, so there's the flight azimuth. They're going 40 to 115 out of the Cape. That's pretty standard Eastern testing range, though. Oh, yep. Starships flying by my house. Yeah, baby. Oh, that's going to be mint when that happens.
It is very cool seeing it fly by, just saying.
Yeah, that's right, because you saw him coming out of Texas. And there's no way that thing isn't going to be able to be seen, dude, either. That thing...
And it would be about the same time in launch that I saw it. So, yeah, it's a gorgeous view. But, yeah, wait till you see the other things they're discussing about recovery. They mention some stuff.
Right, so...
Some stuff that would make certain Rocket Lab CEO not happy.
Okay, so what do we got here? Let's go over here. Sorry, I'm just moving around, shuffling around a bunch of windows. All right, so this is the landing. So the notional range of Starship's reentry. Okay, that's actually a pretty safe reentry corridor, dude. And it's got a pretty big range. Okay, I see it. I see how this all works.
Miami to Tampa is pretty wide.
Yeah, that's I mean, that basically is so guys, this landing trajectory is almost, for the most part, it's pretty much the inverse of that. Except, Sawyer, I'm noticing here that they're not accepting the descending node trajectory. The shuttle, guys, when the shuttle would come back to Florida, it flew over here. It came across like Texas, Louisiana, and then kind of went out over the Gulf and then turned around and came back and landed. It looks like they're not accepting, at least initially, they're only allowing descending node catches, ascending node catches, which means coming from the southwest and going northeast. The shuttle could do either one.
Yeah, if anything happens, it's Guatemala's problem.
One of these goes right over Mexico City, man. Mexico City is not a small city.
No, it's not.
That's like Chicago big, dude. That's a big city, dude. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Playa Linda, proposed test launch and landing area, proposed launch and landing area, access restriction.
Again, this is the very beginning. I know they said they would try and shrink it as time went on.
Yeah, exactly.
ULA is.
ULA is Slick 41 is in there. So guys, this is a restricted area. So basically what this shows is like during Starship launches where nobody can get near. So it basically, if SpaceX wants to launch a Starship, at least initially out of 39A, ULA can't be doing any work at Slick 41.
And if they launch from Slick 37, they also can't be doing work at Slick 41.
Dude. Oh no.
Yeah.
We've heard them saying
Tory, but it's not his problem anymore.
Yeah, exactly. It's not his department. Wow. A rocket could be there. This is for people. These restricted areas are for people.
And yeah, by the way, that just the press site is that little purple area just on the outside of that first yellow arc.
Yeah, the press site is right. Oh, dude.
Yep. There's VAB. That little part that juts out is the press site.
Yo.
Yeah,
dude,
that right there is the press site. That little jut.
That dude. Seeing a Starship go from the press site is insane. That's gonna be so loud, dude. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. It's a good thing most people have hurricane windows.
Yeah. I mean, dude, so Sawyer, I've seen this thing. I've seen Starship from about, what is it? What's Margaritaville? It's got to be like, I think it's
10 or 11 miles.
Yeah, 10 or 11 miles. It was loud from 10. It was shaking windows 10 or 11 miles away, like real loud. And then I've seen, I've seen rockets a lot closer than that, right? But dude, I can't even imagine a Starship from. Oh man, that dude!
Yeah.
I'd bring hearing protection at that point, man. Like that's gonna be really.
I'm gonna go
loud.
deaf. Let it be from something cool.
Yeah. Okay, that's fair. Yeah, that like will physically screw people up, dude. It's gonna be so damn loud. Oh my goodness.
No pacemakers allowed.
Right? Unbelievable. That's gonna be awesome. I gotta get badged for that. I gotta get badged for that. Like, please melt my face. Let's go. It's nuts.
Yeah, we should get into the meat and potatoes, hopefully, of what they're actually doing over at the pad.
Yeah, that's down here a little ways. What are we looking at? Starship and Super Heavy ocean landing areas and notional range of Starship RTLS RTLS headings.
Also, you read that right of ocean landings. They mention a drone ship, a barge, to potentially catch or land Starship.
Huh.
Let's see if I can find it in the doc while you're reading.
For Super Heavy ocean landing, Super Heavy would land on a drone ship or be expended in the Atlantic Ocean. Starship could land on a drone ship floating platform or be expended in any of the following areas, ES 8, 9, and 10. The landing area in the Pacific Ocean is outside of the U.S. exclusive economic zone. The drone ship operators and specifications were assessed in the 2025 National Marine Fisheries Service consultations. Additionally, a Starship nearshore contingency landing is located in the Atlantic Ocean, beginning 1 nautical mile or more from the coast and covering a distance of up to 50 miles or 80 kilometers north of LC-39A and 50 miles or 80 kilometers south of CC SFS 37. Dude.
and then brought back to Port Canaveral.
Landings that occur downrange on a floating platform would continue to be delivered to barge to Port Canaveral. How? Okay. How? How are you? How
And
we?
transfer the remaining distance to the launch site through the turn basin and then over established roadways.
Transported the remaining message to the launch site through the. Whoa. Would continue to be delivered by barge to Port Canaveral and transported the remaining distance to the launch site through the turning basin and then established. Bro, they're going through the locks? They're going through the locks.
Yeah, they're pulling the old SRB route.
Holy
Liberty
crap.
Star and Freedom Star, eat your heart out.
Bro, okay, so guys, all right, we're geeking out here because that's what they used to do with the shuttle boosters. All right, so check this out. I got Google Earth up, Sawyer. So,
I see it. I've
Yeah.
been watching it.
gotcha. So, down here is Port Canaveral. When the shuttle, they used to tow the shuttle SRBs back with Freedom Star and Liberty Star.
Yes.
And so SpaceX drops stuff. The Falcon 9s come into this pad. You can see Doug is right there with some fairings, actually. They updated this picture. So SpaceX uses this dock. They bring it in on the drone ship, and they pull Falcon 9 off of this, and then, it's transported via road back to where it needs to go.
Right across from Rusty's at the port, where it's a great place to grab a bite. Oh, wait, no, this isn't NSF. Continue.
Yeah, exactly. That's where the Space Coast Live, or the Fleet Cam is. It's across the port. So check this out, dudes. If you go down the port a little bit more, and this was part of the reason why the port exists the way that it is. For the Apollo program, they needed locks, and they needed infrastructure to get into the Banana River. The whole of Port Canaveral was built with basically, not basically Apollo program funding, but for the most part, this is where. So they got 3 drawbridges right there, and then there's a lock right here. There's a set of locks. So the reason why is because the Banana River is, what is it, below sea level?
I think so.
Yeah, I think it's below sea level.
I've been in the locks. I'm trying to remember which way we went. But anyway.
So what I'm trying to tell you is that, guys, they're going to bring these in on a barge, and the barge is super heavy. So wait, how the heck are they going to, what are they landing this on that could make it through that?
That I don't know. Which, I mean, they are working on the bridge, the drawbridge there. They've been doing construction work on it for at least a year now.
Interesting.
I don't know what exactly they're doing to it, but they're changing all of the traffic routing around it, and there's a ton of construction going on it.
Dude, those barges.
I wonder if they're doing some work to maybe allow it something like a Starship size to go through.
Well, okay.
I know
all right.
the locks though have the restricted width, but
Yeah, that's really what I'm wondering. The lock, like if there was something, if Super Heavy landed on something that was the size of Pegasus, which is the thing that carries the SLS cores around, I think it should be able to make it through just fine. The SLS core stage and Space Shuttle external tanks are 8.4 meters, guys. Starship is 9. It's not that much more, right? But a drone ship is way too wide for that lock. Drone ships are way bigger than this. So now I'm really wondering, like, what? Wait. Like, what are they? How are you going to do this landing? How is that going to get caught? Are you going to put landing legs on a Super Heavy? Like, what is going on here?
yeah. It says they're anticipated within the first 5 to 6 years, so there's still time, but
Bro, that thing's going to have landing legs on it. So is Starship.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah. And Mutter's saying in chat, if they can land between the chopsticks, they could land on a narrow ship. It's not that big of a deal. Yeah, you know what, dude? You're absolutely right.
Oh yeah. You just need a boat that could withstand the wake from it.
Hey, no good. What's up, dude? When is the next Falcon Heavy launch, Rares? I have no idea.
Not soon enough.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that was a nuts concept that I saw in it. And that's not even looking at what they're actually doing to the pad yet.
I know, we haven't even gotten that far. I'm sorry, I know you're running out of time. These are all recovery areas, guys. Whoa, Hawaiian recovery. Obviously not over the chain of Hawaiian Islands, but yeah. recovery ranges on the Pacific too. Dude, this recovery ranges in South America. What?
It seems like international water. You see it it skirts around those circles.
Yeah, exactly. They're really trying to make sure that they don't go into territorial oceans.
Yep. They're really cut it close on those. Now we get to the fun part.
All right, let's see. Where's the pad upgrades? Okay.
That map right there, you can see it. Catch tower.
Oh, that's killer. Oh, that's super cool. I had a feeling they'd be doing this. Look at the bottom right, guys. That's, oh, launch and landing towers. That, dude.
Yep, the integration tower and the landing tower.
So, actually, they updated the picture at 39.8 as well.
Nice.
Yeah. When was this updated? Oh, it says April of 2025. No, that can't be right. Anyway.
Oh, we need Harry Stranger's imagery.
Right, we do. I might, go get it, but sorry.
Yeah, I can find the link to it.
Yeah, that's a really old picture. Yeah, we saw pictures of 39A, guys. This does not look like this at all. The 39A pad is way more complete than this. I would say that the 39A pad is well past pad 1 at Boca Chica for renovations. Like it's actually closer to pad 2 now that I'm really thinking about this. It is more complicated to land on catching towers or on a landing site. Catching towers, dude. So they have the launch tower right there, and there's gonna be a catch tower right there. And then what else do they got over here? Click the history button on goggles.
Here, there's the Harry Stranger imagery.
All right, let me see.
This was taken on the day of SLS rollout, but you can actually see SLS rolling out on it, which is pretty cool.
Whoa!
Yeah, bought the SLS.
Wow. Okay. All right, let's
I
see.
wonder if you could see me in the picture then.
Let me
Anyway.
see. Let me see. You. It's not back to the press site, dude. That's a shame.
Yeah. Anyway.
All right, see.
39A.
Wow. Dude. That is some kit, man. Look at that freaking thing. Got any rocks in there? I do.
And just imagine what they still don't even have there yet that's on the way over. There's still so much, pad hardware and and tubing and plumbing and stuff. But yeah, it looks like that car park down at the very bottom will be a catch tower.
Yeah.
That circle.
That's nuts, dude. Now I'm wondering if, like... I was going to say, I'm wondering if they're going to go symmetrical with this, but I don't think so.
No.
Yeah, I was going to say, maybe put another pad over here, and maybe put another catch tower over here, but no, that doesn't make sense. You want the... Yeah.
But yeah, so...
It's crazy, dude.
To think that there's the launch tower, and then south will be the catch tower on that pad.
Oh, that's killer. Oop, that's the chorus window. We don't want that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also adding a deluge pond.
Mm-hmm. So deluge pond, methane farm, mega packs, power hub, integration tower, locks farm. Wow. Is it? What? Wait a minute.
Need like a overlay. Put one on top of the other.
Yeah, right. Wait, aren't those? No, those are the LOX tanks over there. Because they have more of the heat exchangers.
This is the approved documentation on it.
Yeah. No, they must have shifted it around. Hey, Zah, what's up, man?
Which would go against the EIS though. But yeah.
Interesting. Huh. And they want to put an ASU over by where the slide wire baskets are. Or were. You say were. Yeah, that hasn't been used in a long time. They basically want to put ASU where that the deluge pond is. Or actually, I don't even think that's a deluge pond. I think that's a retention pond.
Pretty sure that was just retention, yeah.
Yeah.
They didn't really have a deluge pond at 39A.
Yeah, they really, I mean, they have, the design has changed so much over the years, right? Like,
Yeah.
LOX is on the south. Yeah, okay. Yeah, and you guys are saying they converted the methane tank. I got it. Dude, I can't believe this, man. So part of me is like, I really just want the integration tower on 39A proper, but Falcon Heavy, et cetera, like.
Yeah. And also interesting, I wonder if they're going to do away with the crew access arm with them saying today that they're officially moving all Dragon operations over to 40.
Oh, yeah, you're right. What? Jeez. Huh.
I wonder what's going to happen over there with the fixed service structure.
Please don't scrap that. Please just take it apart and put it at KSCVC or something. Which one takes priority? Can ULA block a starship by working around the clock? Aqualex, I think okay, go ahead, man.
My guess is it's payload dependent. If it's a national security satellite, that takes priority over Starship. But other than that, it's the parties have to work it out between themselves in the range.
Interesting. Huh. I just really hope they might keep the CAA as a spare, like what you guys are saying, right? But also, oh boy.
If there's no need for it, just get rid of it, but we'll see what they do.
That's what I'm saying. Could we please just donate that FSS just donate it to like KSCVC and just go build it, just put it over there, and like people could go up to the crew access arm level, like with the elevator. Please.
Because they have the shuttle arrow white room arm as part of the KSC bus tour parked out in front of the VAB.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Oh, man. I can't believe that, dude. I remember when they made that damn thing.
Mm-hmm.
That was only 6 years ago. Or no. When was that crew access arm put on there? It had to have been 2018.
I think it was 2018 or 2019. Because it was there for Demo 1, which was 2019.
Yeah. Huh. You've not heard of any plans to get rid of the tower, Gully? Okay.
Well, I don't think they're getting rid of the tower. I just mean the crew access arm portion of it.
Yeah, they should put the CAA, and dude, sorry, I'm saying like take the entire fixed service structure and just move it all the way to freaking move it all the way to KSCVC.
Yeah. Oh, there's the path, by the way.
Yeah, they're gonna go up the turning basin. Landed super heavies and starships are gonna it's gonna be by the press site.
Yeah, right to the turn basin.
They're gonna come up here, dudes. So this turning basin was excavated to be able to move Saturn V's to the VAB. And that's what they brought every shuttle external tank in this way. And every SLS core. And they want to use it. They want to use it to bring in landed starships. Oh, that's going to be so cool, man.
Also the area where I like to set up for like 40 launches, but that's just me.
Right. Yeah, and then outside of operations support too, yeah. Oh. Nile Niall Ian has a, let's see, what is this? A Slick 37? Dude, did you hear that they decided they're going to put Slick 37, like they're going to change the location on one of the pads?
No.
Yeah, I heard that they're not going to do like the two pads on one side. They're moving the second one somewhere else. I forget where they're going to do it, but it looks like, man, SpaceX ain't wasting any time. Slick 37,
That's amazing.
It's crazy. They already have a retention pond dug right there. See it?
Yeah, it doesn't matter what, 7-8 months on that.
Top left corner is where one of the pads is going now. Yeah. I really, really wish they just put them where the original Slick 37A and Slick 37B were. Like, I really, really, really wish that they did that. That would make my jisms happy, you know? Having one tower right here with the trench, and another tower right there with the trench.
I think Harry's imagery that also has 37 in it.
Oh, really? Okay.
It might. If not that one, I know there's others with 37 that he has.
Negative.
No. I know he's had one shot from there before.
Is that pond
recent.
just for construction water? What do you mean? That retention pond that they're digging? Yeah. Yeah, pretty much, dude. 13K is in Pivum and Love for now. Interesting. They should use the blockhouse. J-Volt, you could not pay me enough. But, I mean, I'd probably still do it now that I'm thinking about it. But the Starship pad's going to be right here. The blockhouse, I wouldn't do that unless you really understood what was going on. That's extraterrestrial blockhouse. Colton, what's up, man?
If you just click on maps and then zoom in to 37, it'll show you Harry's stuff. There's one from 7 days ago.
Loading.
It's a SAR image.
It's an SAR image, yeah.
There should be
one that's visible spectrum.
Yeah, again, it was one on the 23rd.
I can read, I swear. There it is. Yep. Dude, there is nothing left of the original, of like, there's no trace of Delta 4 here. That's crazy, man.
They leveled it.
The only things that I can see that are remaining here are one of the commodity spheres. One of the fuel tanks is still there. Slick 37A's support building, or Slick 37B's original Apollo era support building is still there for some weird reason. There's the retention pond we saw from Niall's post. And then the blockhouse, and that's it. That's ridiculous, dude. There's nothing there.
Yeah.
Can you imagine something like the RP flip with catch arms?
Yeah.
Dude, actually, that's really not... Huh. That'd be something, Aqualux, yeah. SpaceX leased 37, yeah. And they, dude, the second ULA vacated that, they, like, demoed the buildings. It wasn't that much further. It was, like, maybe, like, a month later or something.
Man.
Wow.
It's amazing.
Dude, yeah, I wish they were building a tower here and a tower here, and then they put the farm the fuel farm like in the center or something. That would be sick. But hey, yeah, it's very clear that they're doing a lot of grading out here and driving piles out there, and because that's where the new pad's gonna be. There's gonna be one. Where is it? It's gonna be right here, right there, and then up there, I believe. Or is it,
It's mine.
did they get rid of that one and use those two?
No, I think it's that.
Yeah.
And then again, you see they've got the 13,000 there, ready to go.
Dude, those towers are going up soon. They wouldn't have the 13,000 with the power boom if they weren't starting to move segments.
And then once they're done with 39A, I wouldn't be surprised if we see the 11,000s join in.
Yeah. See, guys, see how the lattice crane gets thicker right there? That's when you're moving something really frigging heavy. That's called a power boom. It's pretty much the biggest version of a crawler crane, a lattice crawler crane that you can make.
Also, what Starship does on flights 7, 8.
What?
That's what Starship did on flight 7, a power boom.
You're not wrong. Do they have the base done for the 2 towers? No, Make. That's why I'm getting a little confused, but
But yeah, that the level that went up to 37 is just flattened completely there. It's amazing.
yeah, the grade for Delta is gone. It's gone. It's not there.
Just totally flat now. It's amazing how quick they did that.
Is Florida ready for in real life my winter car? You know what, Yedis? I
No.
don't think they are.
No, they are not. I'm going to stay off the roads because I trust myself. I don't trust other people.
In Florida, that's fair, dude. The last time I drove up I-4, I was like, I'll just be in the right lane. You guys can kind of just stay the hell away from me.
Well, no, just in case there are, slush or rain or the crazy winds
Yep.
are going to be fun. But yeah, so about that Artemis 2 wet dress rehearsal.
Jeez. Yeah, I just want to see if there's any other Neato
And then
burrito
my
pictures.
dinner is here, so.
Oh. So, you think wet dress is gonna go good?
It's going to go. I don't know about good. And again, we'll see what the temperatures end up being because the big thing is the weather constraints for tanking is it cannot have an average temperature less than 41.4 degrees Fahrenheit for the previous 24 hours.
Wow.
Yeah, it's in the Artemis 2 press kit. They
Yeah,
have the
yeah.
entire weather criteria.
I read it. I did. That was the solo flame trench. We went through the press kit, but yeah, I was trying to get through the press kit in like a 2-hour slot, and that was a lot.
Yeah. So do not initiate tanking if the 24-hour average temperature at the 132.5 foot and 257.5 foot level is less than 41.4 degrees Fahrenheit. So 5C.
Huh.
Huh.
What? Why is that, J-Volt? Well, there's a bunch of reasons. Long story short, they tried launching in the cold once 40 years ago, and it didn't work. That has a lot to do with it.
And even though they're not going to be lighting the SRBs, they still are going through the same weather criteria. They're doing everything as if it was a real thing.
EJ the Third, am I a veteran, and have you ever been inside a CIF or a SIF? I know what a SIF is. I've never been inside one, and no, I've never served. No, I'm not a veteran. I do like military stuff though. I'm one of those weird people. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, we know you're weird, but for other reasons.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
So, yeah. I'm going to go grab my food. It was fun to bring out the combustion byproduct again.
Yeah, man. Yeah, if you're gonna be out, that was fun. Yeah, this was good, dude. This is a good time. We had Jack on here.
What? Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
EJ would have made one hell of a nuke. That would have been nice, dude. Yeah, that would have been a good time. Just, yeah, if I knew what I knew now, John, I would have done that easy. Yeah, I would have done it. Yeah, that would have been great. Anyway, Sawyer, thank you for popping in. I do appreciate it. That was fun, man.
Yeah. Now go back to fixing your car.
Go eat your food.
Fine, I will.
Fine, I will. All right, man. I'll see you next week, right?
Yep, sounds good.
All right. See you, buddy.
Bye.
Bye. And that was combustion byproducts. What do you get to eat? I don't know. You'd have to ask him. But thank you guys for all the support. Sorry we didn't do a flame trench this week. NSF's got too much going on, so it was fun. Oh, jeez. Shall we go back to Winter Car? Cool. Sounds good. This has been... Wait, what do you say? Forgive my ignorance, but how would we be able to launch crew vehicles from space other locations if we avoid launching when it's cold here on Earth? A day doesn't make a difference, Huzzah. And remember, this is still much a test flight, but it's a test flight with people on board, so you really want ideal conditions for this. Trust me on that one. Tron, 14-month resub. Will we see Artemis 2 if it goes on the first day of the window? I really hope it doesn't, because it's now scheduled for February 8th, which is the Super Bowl, and yeah, that would suck a lot for me. It wouldn't suck for Sawyer, because his team never makes the Super Bowl. Whammy. I feel bad. I can't make fun of Jets fans. I'm sorry. I just can't. I can't do it. I can't do it. It's so bad. Like, I feel terrible. It's like I punched a child or something. It's not even funny. I don't even get any joy out of it anymore, man. Yeah, the wet dress rehearsal got delayed, Noble, because of the cold weather. That's what Sawyer and I were just talking about. Frick the Pats guy. Hey, how the Dolphins doing? Rockets are better than football. Yeah, but I like both of those things. Don't get me wrong, Logan, to be very, very clear. I like Rockets way more than I like football. But also, I really like football. And my team is playing in it again. You mean the Dolphins? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Imagine Rocket Ball. Mm-hmm. Rooting for your sea chickens. Rocket Ball. Yeah, we'll just combine them. Okay, so hear me out. We move the Super Bowl to space. You know, that's the kind of forward thinking we need, guys. Scripted to be in the Super Bowl again. Man. You really throw a Hail Mary on the moon, that'd be great. Your title doesn't make sense. Yeah, well, your face doesn't make sense. All right, so let's oh man. Yeah, let's jump back into Winter Car. That's good. Deflate any balls in space. They didn't deflate any balls down here, huzzah. The weather did. Turns out when it's cold, you know, the ideal gas law. It's not my fault you guys don't understand science. It's all right. That's why I'm the teacher. That's why I teach you about it. The weather. Geek, I hope we win a Super Bowl just so I can say my team won more Super Bowls than your team. That, you know. PV equals NR. Tom Brady deflated the ball. All right, I'll give you that one. That was pretty funny. PV equals NR Tom Brady. You won't be able to tell me because I'm not coming back. Oh. I swear if they do win, I won't be a jerk about it too much. I swear if they lose, I won't be a jerk about it too much. Is that fair? Is that fair? Have you played KSA yet? I consult on KSA, Trunks. I've been having some very, very productive conversations with them lately. I knew you were going to say too much. No, no, no. I'm a nice guy. I'm a nice guy. It's fine. I'm nice. I won't be a jerk. So you're saying you're just a jerk most times. Mutter, it's in my DNA. I'm from the Northeast. What do you want from me? What do you want from me? That's like asking Das to stop saying y'all. That's not happening. I will be sorry-ish. Nice, it just loaded up and I'm loving it. Actually, fellas, just for a real quick bonus round of space news / combustion byproducts. Check this out. Here. Nope, can't play that music. Tell me what you see. Oh, baby. Oh, yeah. I'm guessing the JAXA stuff was already talked about. I actually haven't talked about that Mutter at all. Sawyer was running. Sawyer, he had some other stuff to do. Like, he had to eat, and then he had to cover some other stuff. I saw what you linked up. Where is it? Where the heck did it go? Where are you? Oh, dude. Yes. Dude. Oh my goodness. I cannot believe that this actually happened. Yeah, the freaking front fell off. Get off. Dude. Oh, yeah. That's the H3 launch from the other day. They actually cracked the PAF in half, and the front fell off during ascent. Yeah, dude, I did cover this. I went over it and I looked at it and went, oh. It's not very normal. I'd like to make that point. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, this is from the H3. Yeah. That Kitten Space Agency stuff was from it was the Gemini capsule. Dude. Staging, when they staged the upper stage, when they separated the core stage from the upper stage, it cracked the PAF and the satellite fell off during ascent. Yeah, this is part of their accident investigation, huzzah. Dude, it's so screwed. And yeah, there was onboard footage from the satellite flying around. I don't know how you make that mistake. Critical miscalculation in load analysis. The front actually fell off. Dude, that's what I mean. The front fell off. Why? They aren't built for tough. Year. Nothing. Year. Nothing. Nothing. Know what I'm saying? PDF about the PAF falling off. Quick, somebody help me. Get me more accurate acronyms. NASA. Sending you the PDF. Yeah. Does it load over here? Nope. It's not loading it. It's not loading on the other computer either. What do you think of the new era of F1? I really don't, J-Volt. I'll wait until the race. Sorry, I don't know how to rotate PDF. We're not rotating it, Bob. We're downloading it, okay? All right. All right. Ah. I think this says something about Dragon Ball Z. No. I got tanks, son. we don't have a snap on up in here. Yep. Yep. So look, when the payload snapped, when the PAF snapped, it screwed up the hydrogen vent line. Yeah, it really screwed up the hydrogen vent line. So they have there's helium tanks inside of their LH2 tank. The helium tanks are used for ullage, and they go through a heat exchanger into the LOX tank. And that the heat exchanger through the LOX tank gives you gives them the tank ullage. It's a very interesting way of doing that, but that whole thing broke. Yeah, when the payload decided it wanted to be part of the top of the upper stage. Oh my goodness. I get up slowly via Discord, but I'm slow to translate. Well, Predominant, I already know what happened. I know that's not exactly what that says, but that's pretty much what that says. Not because I can read any of this, it's because I've translated the PDF already. Also, sugoi desu ne. Kongonwa. Those 4 pictures in a grid, Scott said, was how it was supposed to look. Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely tilting. The satellite tilted because, dude, their payload attachment fitting actually cracked. And these are pictures from the onboard of the satellite moving around and stuff. This was only a very quick frame. See? It cracked and then it belted the LH2 ullage line. See that? The hydrogen ullage. That's not great. Oh dear. Crazy, dude. That's nuts. Anyway. All right, bros. Winter car time. The combusting byproduct. Graph with lines go down bad. Pretty much, dude. Someone made a GIF out of the stills from the report. Yeah, Airborne. This is what I've seen. Yeah. That's not great. Note the satellite is kind of... oh, that's bad. Yeah. Discord real quick. Hello? Now what? Now what is this?
Make me come.
Yep, that's terrible. Terrible. Why are you guys like this, man? Why are you like this, dude? What the actual hell? It's so bad. Yeah. Dude, I muted it and then I was like, yeah, that's probably something bad. I'm like, no, wait a minute, is it? And then I unmuted it and it said, yeah, okay. All right, great. Will the U.S. government shutdown affect the Artemis launch? No, I don't think so. Yeah, you make me combustion. Yeah, that's I think that's what was going on, dude. I'm pretty sure. All right. They definitely do. All right. We're going to put that rear end in that car. Oh, man. Discord real quick. What? You know what? You know what, 95? This is what you get. All right. All right. Here's what you get. Here. Look. This now.
Here we are. And if you, in fact, if you look, come to think of it, well, I got to look at this myself. Wow. What a view. Here we are.
Yeah, see? There you go. Now what? Now what? You want to clap back at me with that? Guess what? You get clap back. What a view. Wow. I'm sorry, it's Friday night. Leave me alone. There's so much clapping in the stream. Thank you, EJ. Very cool. Oh, boy. Not the rear end I was expecting. Yeah. All right. Roulette into the harbor. There was nothing political about that. Are you saying butt cheeks are political, Deadbringer? Another beer needed. What? And I must emphasize this. The frig. Wow. What a view. Dude, the fact that he stutters. What a view. It's so screwed up. All right. Did you see there's a space add-on for Flight Sim? No, that's kind of cool, though. Wow. What a view. Okay. Combustion byproducts. We live in the weirdest timeline. That was actually pretty funny. We aim to please. Extraterrestrial. I want off this ride. Okay. YouTube, we're jogging the VOD. I'll be right back, Twitch.